All right, it's time to make gelato with Bella. Are we making gelato?
The cool in my phone.
You ready? Okay, let's go. All right, so I said gelato, but in fact we're making sorbet.
We're making gelato for my friends.
So we've already measured out the fruit.
Yes, we did.
And we measured out the ginger.
Yeah.
Yes. So next what we're going to do is we're going to put some water into the ginger. But before we can do that, you have to turn on the scale. Go ahead, Bella. Go ahead, Bella. All right, and we're going to pour this water into the measuring cup. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. Pour it in. Bella, into the cup. All right, that's enough.
Okay. It's under water, right?
Yeah,
Huh?
under the water. So we only did that so that we can make sure that that gets, so we can make sure that the ginger gets completely broken down.
Yeah, we want them broken, right?
Yeah, we want to blend it up. All right, so we're gonna blend the ginger for real this time. That wasn't too loud, right? All right, now we're gonna pour the ginger into the other fruit. You wanna pour it in?
Yeah.
Hold it with both hands. Pour it. So next we're gonna pour the rest of this water in here. Go ahead, Bells. Hold it with both hands. Oh.
Wow.
So whenever you're freezing gelato, in order for it to not turn out like ice cubes, which is rock solid, you have to add a certain amount of solids, which is something that's not liquid, into the gelato, or the sorbet in this case. But the idea is to make it so that it turns out in that nice creamy ice cream texture, as opposed to like ice cubes. Okay. All right, now for the last ingredients that makes this recipe super, super special, the date syrup. This is where all the nutrition that's in this sorbet comes from. High in potassium, magnesium.
Sweetest in the world.
So good for you.
Yeah. I just want to eat it. It looks so delicious.
Bella's going to add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Hold both hands. Pick it up with both hands and then pour it at the side. Move your hand. Yep, now pour it in. That brown is the coconut sugar, in case you were wondering. All right, and now we're going to use an immersion blender to mix it all up. So with this, you have to, it has safety switches, so you have to hold one spot and push the other. It's going to be loud, guys. And we're mixed. So now, we're going to take this out, wipe the gelato, the sorbet off of the sides of the blender.
Is it ready?
It's ready.
Now we can eat it?
No, we can't eat it yet. You see, it's not hard yet. It's still liquid, right?
But I want it like that, because it looks so delicious.
It does look delicious, but we can't eat it yet. It's not sorbet yet. If we're talking about science, right now, it is in its liquid form.
Mommy.
Okay, hold on. And when we put it into the sorbet machine, the gelato machine, it's going to go into its solid form. Do you know something that's a solid?
No.
Is ice a solid or is it a liquid?
I don't know.
So is ice hard or does it move around?
It's hard.
So if it's hard, that means it's a solid. And if it moves around like this does, then
Like
it's a
this?
liquid.
Like
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah. Then that's a liquid.
Yeah. Like this.
Uh-huh. So is this a solid or a liquid?
When I'm moving it, it's liquid.
Yeah. And then if we put it into the gelato machine and it gets frozen a little bit, what is it then? Is it still solid or is it liquid?
Solid.
Yeah.
So we have to mix it up so it can get frozen. And then it's going to be gelato.
You ready, Bella? Alright. And here, you're going to pour. You pouring it?
Uh-huh. I'm going to pour it over. I'm going to close the gelato door so it can be gelato and then it can be done.
Wash your fingers. Alright, now come up here and press start.
Okay,
Right there. And it's moving.
Can I see? Wow.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So it's turning, and right now what it's doing is pasteurizing. So what that means is it's going to heat up until it kills anything that's in there. Even though there's nothing in there, it just makes sure that there's not. And so this right here is going to get higher. This number's going to get higher and higher until it's at the right temperature to pasteurize.
Yeah.
So it's beeping. That means it reached the temperature that we need in order to make it, in order to pasteurize it. So now we're just going to open this and let it down into the lower area where it's going to freeze. But first we're going to make sure that it's closed because we don't want it spilling everywhere. Alright. Alright. So we open this up and press start. The freezing process has begun. You can't see in there, but there's something in there spinning. And it's spinning and incorporating the air so that the gelato can get all nice and creamy and dense. The gelato machine is beeping. That means that it's frozen and it's ready to be taken out. So we are gonna let it go. Let it go. You ready? Alright, Bella's gonna open it up.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, now push it to the side. To the side like that.
I got it!
Alright, go ahead. What you're gonna do is go like, hold on. Hurry! Alright, you're gonna go to the side. You're gonna go like this.
Okay.
Alright, hold on, let me get this. Let me get it. Let go. Bella, let go. Oh no! Luckily we're experts here, right? That was a close one. Alright, now Bella's turn to get it.
Hurry!
Alright, we're gonna close it real quick so we can push this down.
Hurry, look! It's gonna fall! Yeah, we got it!
Okay. And as soon as this is done, we have to put it directly into the blast freezer because it starts to melt as soon as it gets out of that machine. So we have to stop the melting process by putting it into the blast freezer. So this is freezing at negative. It's at negative 18 right now, but it's gonna get to negative 30 in a second. When you work hard, you play hard. This one's for you, Bella. There you go. Did you work hard for that gelato?